The Grande Italia is a regular visitor to Turkish ports, delivering Italian cars. As with several European countries, bilateral trade between Italy and Turkey has surged since the onset of the war in Ukraine, with a corresponding increase in Russian-Turkish trade. Turkey has been a conduit to circumvent sanctions, with Ankara saying it's not bound by the restrictions.
Turkey, which is still a significant off-taker of Russian gas and which is an important destination for Russian crude and petroleum products, which is frankly a gateway for many financial transactions, supplies of equipment and everything else to Russia.
Many of Russia's neighbours have also recorded similar surges in bilateral trade with European countries since the imposition of sanctions against Russia.
It's about national interest. The countries who themselves might buy Russian oil products, but they also can criticize the countries who are becoming a conduit for that trade and keep accusing Turkey of sanction evasion. So I can understand that this is the reality and it happens. So in that case, the question is whether these countries, Europe and the United States, will go for a tightening of sanctions.
Last month, US President Joe Biden signed an executive order approving secondary sanctions that target financial institutions doing business with Russia. The measure may hurt a Turkish economy that's already suffering. Ankara says the sanctions are failing.
Russia is beneficial this situation. Why? Russia is giving oil and gas to India, China, even though many European allies.
Turkey's leadership believes its refusal to enforce sanctions also allows it to play a mediating role between Russia and Ukraine. But analysts say Ankara is also relying on the hope that its Western allies will put their economic interests first and thus vote against more new sanctions.
If they do this, they will not only hurt Turkey or other countries, they will hurt themselves and their economies, so they are avoiding to do this.
For now, there are no signs of a slowdown at Turkey's busy ports and waterways, as trade continues to boom between Europe and Turkey and Russia, despite international efforts to tighten the economic noose on Moscow. Dorian Jones, VOA News, Istanbul.